Now, the president's national security cabinet in turmoil today over our report of a toxic relationship between the White House and the Secretary of State, as the president, the vice president, and Rex Tillerson himself rushed to deny that he had ever thought of quitting. This morning, the president and his Secretary of State trying to contain the fallout from an exclusive NBC News report about a widening rift between them. Rex Tillerson now denying he was on the verge of resigning this summer.
I have never considered leaving this post.
And offering praise for the president.
Let me tell you what I've learned about this president, whom I did not know before taking this office. He loves his country. He puts Americans and America first. He's smart.
President Trump in Las Vegas insisting Tillerson has his support.
Thank you. Total confidence in Rex. I have total confidence.
And Mr. Trump dismissing the NBC report outright.
It was fake news. It was a totally phony story. Thank you very much. It was made up. It was made up by NBC.
But senior administration officials confirmed to NBC News Tillerson did threaten to resign in July after a series of disagreements with the president and was talked out of it by Defense Secretary James Mattis and incoming Chief of Staff John Kelly. The president and Tillerson clashing over Iran, a dispute between U.S. allies in the Persian Gulf, and North Korea. The frustration boiling over with Tillerson openly disparaging the president as a moron after a meeting at the Pentagon. 3 senior officials told NBC News. Asked for a response, Tillerson Wednesday not denying that remark.
The places I come from, we don't deal with that kind of petty nonsense. And it is intended to do nothing but divide people.
Hours later, a State Department spokeswoman who did not attend the meeting denied the comment.
He did not say that.
On Capitol Hill, Senate Foreign Relations Chairman Bob Corker, despite his past criticism of Tillerson for trying to slash the State Department's budget, voiced support for Tillerson as well as the former generals advising the president.
I think Secretary Tillerson, Secretary Mattis, and Chief of Staff Kelly are those people that help separate our country from chaos.
Senator Corker also suggested that the president has not given his Secretary of State the backing that he needs to do his job effectively. But despite all the denials, many sources in both camps say that this is a relationship beyond repair, and in fact that the only reason the president is not firing Secretary Tillerson is that he has already gotten rid of so many people in his cabinet and top White House staff that he can't afford more political damage. Matt and Savannah.
Andrea Mitchell, thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.